Our big thing right now is we get the food for fuel argument all the time, and the products that are used to make biofuels and renewable fuels are not food grade anyway. It's just one more byproduct that's not being wasted, and we're not taking food and turning it into fuel. Pretty much everything that can be used as food grade is used as food grade. So, you know, and the other side, as far as on the council side, you know, there's just so much going on behind the scenes where we promote soybeans in every aspect, that everything we do on the council promotes soybean usage, and the more soybeans we get used and exported, the more sustainable our prices are. I'm David Struck. We farm in the Wolsey area in Beetle County. I am Vice Chairman on the South Dakota Soybean Research Promotion Council. First I got on the council, and then, you know, we got assigned to committees, and I think biodiesel is a very viable thing, and I kind of wanted to be on that, involved in that part of it, and so I got put on the subcommittee for biodiesel, and I've been on that. This will be my 5th year on the council. You know, Goodyear has made a soy-based tire that's been pretty popular, and then you've got Skechers shoes that have soy-based soles on them. You know, so it's getting integrated. We're using soy dust right now as a lubricant in the corn planters, which is working great. There's a lot of byproducts that you know, that get used. Like I say, the asphalt treatment, you know, the sealer on the highways, they've been using it in the national parks, and Sioux Falls has done some of that. There's not much wasted in a soybean plant. Everything gets used on it. We farm about 7,500 acres. I farm with my son and my wife. Been here for 5 generations, but we've been here for quite a while, and it's definitely a family farm. You know, and most farms are. You know, there's always at least 3 generations on the farm, it seems like. When biofuels first came out, the refining wasn't as consistent as it is now. There was, you know, some filter problems and some engine problems with it, but a lot of that has been corrected now, and they've learned how much you can blend with petroleum diesel with the biofuels. The railroads are looking at it big time because they want to get more green. The big shipping companies, ocean-going vessels, they're looking at it. It's becoming very popular, and naturally the more popular it gets, the more use there is, the less expensive it's going to be to create. So, you know, we're trying to get it everywhere we can, wherever there's huge demands for diesel fuel. It's made out of mostly soybean oil, tallow from cattle, and used vegetable oils, but soybean oil is the major use on it. And we're constantly promoting, trying to get refineries up and going. South Dakota Soybean Processors is building a new facility in Mitchell that's going to concentrate on oil crush for biofuel uses. And we've got the SAF plant over by Lake Preston, which uses corn oil mostly, but it will use some soybean oil. So you know, we've got some manufacturing going on in the state that I hope will take off and you know, use up soybeans. Naturally, it's more expensive than petroleum diesel, but you know, the bigger picture is it's a much cleaner fuel than petroleum. There's a study out that's called Trinity that proved the health benefits of using biodiesel fuel over petroleum diesel fuel in major metropolitan areas. It drops the asthma cases way down. The reason it's going to the West Coast is because of smog issues. You know, it burns much cleaner, so they're willing to pay the higher price for the cleaner air. Farmers they kind of like to be left alone and do their own thing, and we don't like to brag. We don't like to talk about what we do. That's just how we are. We just go out and do it. But you know, we are the original stewards of the land. We have to sustain it in order to sustain ourselves. So, you know, the biggest misperception is that we're out here ruining the land, you know, and that's not the case at all. Farmers do everything in their ability to maintain soil quality and health.